All right, man. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Why is Usyk my number one pound for pound fighter? Hey, good morning to y'all, man. It's the Black Horseman, and I'm gonna give my reasons why Usyk is my number one pound for pound. Um, First and foremost, this guy has no blemishes. He's an undefeated fighter. Secondly, he dominated cruiserweight, unified the weight class. For me personally, I prefer that a fighter clears out a division before they go up. I've never been totally impressed with someone who can just skip around 4 or 5 different weight classes, get a belt, vacate, go down, get a belt, vacate, go back up, get a belt, vacate. Maybe unify 2 belts, but don't get all of them. You know what I mean? So the mere fact that Usyk has a undisputed train of thought or state of mind, that's why he's up there. That's another reason why he's up there. A lot when I first came into the boxing um, game, if you will, with this True Media, and a lot of things that I was hearing was being the baddest man on the planet, um, strap season, and one face, one name. That's what I was hearing when I was first coming in. From certain fighters, and my ideology was constructed kind of at that time. Like, man, it's all about getting all the belts and being the baddest man out there. And to be the baddest man, you got to fight the best in your weight class. And that's what Oleksandr Usyk did at cruiserweight. He's gone up in weight. So after he took care of business at cruiserweight, he went up to heavyweight to take care of business there. And in my opinion, he went after the baddest dude there, at the time, and a guy who had been doing it consistently, and that was Anthony Joshua. He had the best resume. He has the best resume. He had almost all the belts. You know, he was he paid the most, so it was a win-win for Oleksandr Usyk. He activated his Mando with the WBO to get that title shot right to the big house, right to the big champ AJ. To get the bag, to get the belts, and to make his legacy greater. You know, and he went into a division that's full of sharks, man. Like these, heavyweight division is really no limit. It can be as big as they want. Some guys in there is just out, they outsized by 30, 40 pounds sometimes. And there's gonna be some fights probably for Usyk where he gonna have to fight guys that's just totally much bigger than him. But we seeing his skills, and when people be talking about pound for pound, can your style translate into other weight classes? Can you go up in weight and still be great and successful with your skill set? When we were looking at Floyd Mayweather, and him being one of the smaller guys we watched in boxing, he was able to stay undefeated because of his skill set. You know what I mean? And a lot of people put emphasis on dudes who can punch, get you out of there with one shot, and guys who just looking for the KO, all of that. But I don't look at that when I'm watching boxing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might acknowledge it, but I'm not totally looking forward to or expecting. Look, you got to knock this guy out for me to be a fan of you, for me to like this match and be entertained. You can go in there and not get touched, and that'll impress me. The mere fact that you walking your opponent down and breaking them down with combinations, upstairs, downstairs, smart off the jab and head movement, showing your ring IQ. That is what Oleksandr Usyk does in that ring. And when I'm looking at all of the other fighters, right, that I like and that are on my pound for pound list, and I look at their skill set, Usyk's is better than theirs. I honestly feel like Usyk's skill set, like he doesn't fight like a heavyweight. He fights like a smaller fighter. He's quick, he's got great defense. He's very accurate. It's, I mean, pretty much everything, and he can punch. And he can punch. You know what I mean? Let's not act like AJ Head wasn't getting snapped back consistently in that fight. Let's not act like AJ wasn't on the verge of getting knocked out at the end of the 12th. Let's not act like he wasn't hurt multiple times in that fight. One straight left, Usyk made AJ do a triple back pedal. You see what I'm saying? So that's not no feather fisted puncher doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? So also, it's just like I said, no blemishes, no draws, no losses, undefeated, undisputed, unified heavyweight champ currently. See what I'm saying? And I truly believe that even if he wasn't a heavyweight right now, if he had went down in weight, you know what I mean, to fight, he would still whoop ass with that skill set. Whatever weight class he would be at. With them skills, oh man, I'll pick that style to beat almost anybody. Anybody in the game right now. Not almost anybody in the game right now. Usyk's skill set is one that boxers on the come up should be looking at like, damn, I'm gonna be watching this dude fight. This dude, he got skills, man. I gotta figure out how he did that. And we seeing that the skills set, the elite skill set of these superior boxers is what's knocking off these so-called knockout punchers. Look at Deontay Wilder. He got blazed by Tyson Fury, the one that, they say is feather fisted, pillow puncher. He blazed that dude. But he did it intelligently. He had a game plan and he executed. AJ, muscles and all of the size advantage and knockout power, he got blazed by Oleksandr Usyk. Easy work because of his skills. He made AJ look like, I gave AJ 4 rounds. He made him look average. Unanimous victory. Elite shit. Big champ shit. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of other people's pound for pound lists, they're going to put other people and say, oh, these guys and that guy. But I'll ask you, hey, have they lost? Is there a blueprint on how to beat them? Have they failed drug tests? Okay. Have they cleared out a division? You got to factor all of that in when we talking about the best and my number one pound for pound. You see what I'm saying? He's just crossed off a lot of different things on my list. So that's my reasons briefly on why Oleksandr Usyk is my number one pound for pound fighter. We don't have too many fighters like Oleksandr Usyk. And another thing, he ain't duck nobody. He'll fight anybody. Shit, he went in there with AJ in his third fight. He could have just played it safe and took about 4 or 5 good fights to make sure that he's straight before he step up. Now he got the target on his back. You think he was scared getting in there? I ain't seen not a shred of fear in Oleksandr Usyk going into that AJ fight. You know what I mean? So this man got all the ingredients, man, of a true champion. He's already gonna be mentioned in the history books. He's just adding more to it. Add more to it. That's really all I got for this one, man. Thank y'all for taking time to watch the video. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike if you don't. I'm BHP, man. Take care.